Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome to World of Horror. And we can take it a little bit chill today. We can go a little bit slower. We can do a little bit of a longer episode if needs be. Mainly because, so I've been staying in, I've mentioned this a lot, but I have gotten a few questions about it in the last few days. But currently, I am in the United Kingdom. Now, I am not normally in the United Kingdom. However, I am visiting the United Kingdom, as it were. And so, the place where I am staying, the internet, is bad. Sorry, I have to pause for dramatic effect, and also to Alt-Tab to make sure that I am indeed recording. Which we are. It's true. Very nice. So, the episodes have been really late recently, and I do apologize for that. But the internet it's bad. How bad is it? Well, you see, dear viewer, the download speed is a more sane and reasonable in between 5 megabits per second and 11 megabits per second, so very reasonable. Fluctuates a little bit, but reasonable and workable. However, the upload speed is quite a different tale. The upload speed is, and this is true, 0.4 megabits per second. And that's bad. And so it was a combination of two things. One, the episodes have been kind of longer recently. Like, we've been doing 30-minute episodes, we've been doing 40-minute episodes, etc., etc. Now, another thing that happened is that our internet went down for 8 hours. And so that's 8 hours of uploading time that I lost. Now, we recovered from that, I think, because on my end, it says the video was uploaded on Cerno Day, but I'm not entirely sure. Second mystery, second enemy, who cares about anything else? It's Miku. Miku will take care of the lighthouse. We don't have to worry about that. We just have to worry about our seconds. Seconds, please. And then after that, no thank you, I'm full. Nice poster. But, yeah. So, essentially, do we go for a compass here as well? I don't know. Like, I'd like to. We'll see how many tries it takes to get the bonk, as it were. But yeah. So the internet is bad. I lost 8 hours of upload time, so I had to quickly record like a 20-minute video, and then make sure that it was like a gigabyte. And it barely managed to upload in time, because on my end it says September 9th. And that's, since I have this computer on CST time, and it says September 9th, it counts to me. But for the next episode, took a little bit of a risk. It should upload in time, because, and this is true, I've got about 3 hours and 30 minutes left before the 11th, and this says 1 hour and 27 minutes left. So as long as the internet doesn't go down, I should have made it through the scary period, and then I will buy myself quite a lot of time for like a grace period, as it were. Because, I mean, sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's get a little crazy. I'm only doing that because we have memory extract. I would not be doing that otherwise. Going down to freaking 5 reason and then having to give up our 5 EXP. Nah, man. It's a little crazy. But it will be nice, though. You could maybe even justify a Fear Festival if you were feeling crazy. Ending B on Fear Festival is so bad, dude. It's so bad because you get the... Because it's showing up too late, which is like -2 stamina. Like, that's not very good. And then mermaids. What is, let's see, Lonely Fishman. What is D again? So fire and water, hashtag burn it all down. Mermaid in the manhole, That's with the crowbar. Lonely Fishman, which is timeline B. What's ending D again? Is that just dying to him? I don't know. I don't remember. And then, you know, we have to do it properly, and then we have to die. I think that's what ending C is, but I can't quite remember. We'll go ahead and do ramen first, I think. It's a strange ramen first dub, as it were. Paranoia, -1 dexterity. Okay. Glad we weren't planning on using a dexterity weapon. And library notes be gone. We'll go ahead and get cursed one more time. I'm not a big fan of getting cursed 2 times immediately. But I think if it's for a weapon and a compass, it might be worth it, but maybe not every game. I don't know. I think you gotta kind of play it by ear. And I'm kinda happy with what we've got here. This is stamina if you... No, this is reason. This is reason. I always get this one wrong. So we'll go ahead and take the doom there for sure. Because we could have been re-rolling for that compass for years, man. We could have been re-rolling for years. Going down to 4 just to fight some doom back is not my idea of a good time. But we're going to have memory extract here, and we got lucky with Father Yasugi this early. Father Yasugi is like in RimWorld when you get like the man in black to like come and save you if like you're all... Like, what is it? It's like the guaranteed event if all of your colonists go down. I'm calling the police, and by that I mean I'm doing nothing, because I have 3 perception and 3 charisma, so absolutely not under any circumstance. This is a little bit weird, though, having, like, basically sacrificing your experience to heal, because you took a lot of damage doing, like, a seal in the early game. But what I will say for it, I'm not happy with Ghoul. I'll be honest with you, brother. I'm really not happy with Ghoul. We're out. I'm not taking Ghoul on this early. I'm not. But we got -5 earlier, so I think we can manage. But I don't know. Like, this is a weird run already. We need to level up. Like, I think luck is our actually highest stat. So, we rolled a 7, which is a little bit of a bummer. But we can do Fear Festival now, actually. And Ghoul was the first enemy, okay? I want to make that clear. So what we can do is... Yeah, Fear Festival's probably the way to do it, okay? Like, I'm looking at it right now. Or is it? Because we healed so much from the Tireless, and then we have the Bathtub. We don't have the strength to, like, get the whatchamacallit, because we're going to be doing, like, 4 or 3 damage, and our brace isn't going to be good enough, I don't think. So we could do mermaids. Actually, let's get crazy. Let's get wacky. Let's do School Scissors. Maybe we'll get that ending after all, but, we could have gotten a torch here, by the way, if we did mermaids first, but the difference between a bad weapon and a bad weapon is not that big of a deal, I guess you could say. My speed run, please, I beg you. Like, we're not gonna die of reason, it's just, are we gonna die? Are we going to lose because we can't fight anything? That's the deal. But I never really finished explaining what I was gonna say earlier. So, I am gonna go to a friend's house soon, and while I hang out with them, they have a really good internet, so I'm just gonna plug into their Ethernet cable and then just upload a bunch of videos to kind of give myself a, like a nice little buffer of, like a nice little window, so that I can basically not have to worry about it. We'll check out the lockers, because I would rather not have to deal with a jar of blood, to be real with you. Oh, there's a little dude hanging on the ceiling. We barely even saw him, because, you know, quiet fan settings throttle the GPU. So this is it, right? Like, this is the second enemy, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, because we still see Ghoul there. So Maru is the second enemy, which is not something you'll say every day. That is certainly not something you'll say every day. Do we throw the wooden bat to deal? Yeah, I think because it's early, we throw the wooden bat. And then we do 80-80? Excuse me, 80-70? 80-70. Which is a little frightening, I'll be honest with you, but Maru and School Scissors as your seconds, that's not something you're gonna say to yourself every day, which is a little bit weird. It is a little bit weird. 70%, I would rather do 80%, 80%, is that right? We go down to 5, dude. Do you really? Here's the thing. Under normal circumstances, I would say you run here, but since we got Fear Festival coming up in like 3 investigations, we fight these. We fight these. We take them on. So here's the thing. We brace for impact. And then she goes down to 10. That's not really good enough. Can we get down? Yeah, we'll do 70% chance. Like, if that missed, that would be painful, but we should be relatively fine here. Unless we miss. If we miss, then it's bad, because Fear Festival might have to pull in some overtime. Also, we get the minus 3% Doom, which is, like, really nice. And we'll just use it here, because I don't know if it increases the threat level in the location that you use it. If it did, we would probably want to use it in the hospital, because you, like, never have to go there. So here's the thing. We know the first 2 parts of the combination. However, if we fail once... Well, actually, we can't do it. Well, we could, because we have memory extract. But if we did not have memory extract, we could not try it, because if we failed once, Toilet Ghost would kill us. And here's the thing. If you succeed the ritual, you still take the damage from the ghost. So... like, if you don't have a spell there to forget, you lose the game right there. And now, thankfully, we did have a spell to forget, and so we live another day. The combination of Tireless and whatchamacallit, I think it was Bow and a Clap, but I'll have to double check. It was a Bow and a Clap. Okay. Bow, Clap. So then what's next? It's a Bow, a Clap, a Bow, a Clap. And was that a Clap? Oh boy. I'm not gonna remember that. So it was a Bow, a Clap, a Bow, a Clap, a Bow. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not gonna remember that. We're gonna avoid, like, avoiding ghosts is just a good idea in general, like, most of the time. Do we want to take Outdoorsman? So that we don't have to worry about, like, the -2 reason for more. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna take Outdoorsman. We are, because we're Miku. We're gonna get +4 knowledge at the end of the game anyways, so who cares? Who needs 11 knowledge when you can have sorry, who needs 10 knowledge when you can have 9? Exactly. Who needs it? We're just gonna do this, and then we're off to Fear Festival. Again, Maru School Scissors. That's not something you're gonna see very often. At least in my videos, you're not gonna see Maru School Scissors as your seconds. And there we go. Immediately, not scary at all. 3% Doom later, and we're much happier with the way things are looking. We'll do it one more time. We'll see if we can't pick up a nice ally along the way. Oh, absolutely not. You could try to say, oh, you know, you're leveling Doom with Miku, but no. Okay, come on, give me somebody who's workable, please. I'll take it. Hermit is indeed workable. We have 2 forest events that we now have the blue option for. The inscription thingamabob. Oh, never mind. We have 3 blue options. I forgot about the heavy duty flashlight. The Kanappa ritual. Very funny. Definitely useful. Not terrible in every possible way. So, we don't really want to take a lot of damage here. I'm actually thinking about running. And you know what? I will. It's not good. I should have healed first, actually. I should have healed. That's true. I should have traded 2 reason for 1 stamina. I should have done that. Go down to 7-7. That's a lot safer to be at, I think. Because you run into somebody like Infested Girl who's doing 3 damage, and you're like, get me out of here, brother. It's not good. But I think that just sort of as the game goes on... Oh, that's awful. 3 damage? Like, listen, brother, I don't care how much Doom he's doing or how good your brace is. If you're doing 3 damage, get me the heck out of there. So contaminated water is a bummer, and now I just feel even more justified for not fighting the Infested Girl. It is a little bit of a shame that Outdoorsman was completely useless, but that's the nature of the beast, I suppose. We're probably going to get cursed either this floor or the next one, but oh boy. Do I do a dexterity check, hiding in the crowd, or do I do a perception check, confronting the man? I don't even remember what these things do. I think confront the man is reason, so that's what we'll do. The game just rubbed salt on the wound. We rolled a natural 12 with no modifier. And so it's like, yeah. Doomed already's nice. But then again, folklore studies is cool too. But I like getting reason back when we fail, because it means we can purposely fail a reason check just so that we don't get bodied. We can risk going through here. Like, even if we get something bad like the cut arm sinew, it's still not a big deal. And this is always a guaranteed outcome, so we can just go there before we do this. So we can get, like, listen, this is an excuse to get the painkillers. That's pretty much it. Like, the galaxy brain is, I'm not injured, so it would be a waste of Doom to just go in for the painkillers, because it's like 2%, 3% Doom for +2 stamina, not good enough. I need value out of it. And so, by taking the injury, you have a chance, a small chance, of bumping into the microphone stand. But you also have a chance of gaining experience, and even if you take the injury, then, well, I mean, it's basically like a neutral, right? Because you would have gotten Doom if you went the other way around. So it's a little bit weird, actually. But it is officially a neutral situation. So what we're going to do is, we don't have fetid fumes, so we are going to... We're on Goizo, aren't we? Oh god, we're on Goizo. Okay, so we're going to rest twice. Controversial, I know. We're going to rest twice, and then we're going to get this taken care of. I don't care about our EXP in this situation. Oh, we don't have the Inumasu look. That's it. That's right. Because we don't play on Timeline A, so we literally can't do it. Like, we've had the Innsmouth look, like, multiple times, but you can't do it on Timeline B. Alright. And then we're gonna hashtag burn it all down? Is that right? Like, we're not gonna fight here, right? Like, there's no way. Like, 3 attacks. I mean, decent attacks. Don't mind me, but... Yeah, no. Not fighting somebody with almost 40 HP. That's illegal. That is certainly illegal. Yeah, so anyways, I'm just vibing. Emmerdale's getting weird, right? Like, I've been watching, like, I occasionally watch soap operas with the family that I'm visiting, and Emmerdale, like, they're so weird, right? I'm pretty sure, I don't know the names yet. The only name that I know is Emmerdale, right? Like, it's the only name that I know. But there's other ones. There's one with, listen, I know her as the professor lady from Harry Potter. McGonagall, is that right? There's a soap opera where she's a character. It's, like, very posh. They're, like, in the... I don't want to say... I was gonna say the medieval times, but no. They have cars. It's just very posh. They live in a mansion. There's that one. Then there's like an Australian one with a hospital. That one's got pretty spicy. There was this person running like a housing scam or whatever, and they got caught, and then one of their victims stole all of the money, I think. Not just the money that she lost, but the money that everyone else got, and she's hiding it in her like guest house outside of her house, which is like this like tiny glass house thing. And she's hiding the money there, And then, like, her husband slash boyfriend comes back from rehab, question mark. And then he's like, hey, I know you don't want me living in the house yet, but would it be all right if I stayed in the guest house? And then everybody's like, oh, that's a great idea, because now we get to see you, and you're a part of our lives again, but you're still, like, distant enough so that you can deal with your problems. And everybody's like, wow, that's such a great idea. And the girl's just like, ha 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 ha. And then she, like, tries to move the money. Like, she's like, I'll take care of everything in this house because there's a bunch of junk that needs to be cleared. You go get your stuff from the hospital. And he's like, oh, I couldn't possibly let you do that. That'd be horrible, right? Like, what kind of guy would I be if I let, like, my wife just move all these heavy boxes alone? And then she's like, get out. It's so... that one was pretty good. But there's another one. I don't know... What is it called? It's like Street something, right? Like it's a street one. And it has this weird jingle that plays. They all have weird jingles that play when they go to ad break. But this one has the weirdest jingle. Emmerdale... The Emmerdale jingle, and this is true, bangs, but the Emmerdale theme bangs, alright, just in general. Okay, so anyways, what was I saying? The Emmerdale theme is good, but there's this one that's like a street something, and the plot line... A couple of plot lines. There's this dude that everybody hates, and so somebody ran him over, and then everybody's happy about how the fact that he got ran over or something, because he's an asshole. But then, the person who ran him over, they don't get caught by the police, and so... And again, I could be getting the soaps mixed up. And so, the guy who everybody hates starts blackmailing the person who ran him over, and is now, like, crashing at their house. And the police are investigating them for, like, you know, running the guy over. And then he's just like, what is this dude doing at their house? And, like, that's the question that everybody else is asking. But I don't know which soap this is. Because a lot of names get tossed around, okay? A lot of names get tossed around. But there's this one. I should have done memory extract, by the way, but I don't remember if it even works there. But there's this one soap where there's basically this little 10-year-old girl, and her parents broke up, right? And so she acts out at school, and my family hates this 10-year-old child with a burning passion. You know, thankfully they do make the distinction between the actress and the character, but they hate this 10-year-old child. And I tried to ask about it, and I didn't like the answer that I got. But basically, the 10-year-old girl, she's rude at school. That's about it. Like, she's rude at school. She accidentally starts a fire. And that fire, it causes, like, a lot of stress. Like, nobody gets hurt outright by the fire. But there's a girl who does... get hurt to it. Like, she gets hurt by the fire in a way, but it's mostly a stress thing. And I can't say what it is because I think YouTube would get mad at me, like what happens after the fire. But nobody is directly harmed by the fire, and it was an accident. And so, you know, to me, I'm just thinking to myself, oh, you know, that's a tragic thing that would happen. And, you know, that sucks for everybody involved, you know, etc., etc. But, like, there's a plot point that comes up where basically hold on, get out of here, thank you. Where, hey Doc, you want a compass? It's perfectly good. Essentially there's a plot point that props up where the police are investigating who started the fire. And the ex-husband, the dad, he wants to turn his daughter into the police, right? Like, he wants to snitch on his 10-year-old girl to the police. which is just like, I was absolutely stunned. And my family was like, what's wrong with you? This 10-year-old girl's a demon. And I'm like, huh? But anyways, he's the good guy in the situation. The show presents him as the good guy. People must really hate this girl. Like, I can't believe it. You can't have villains anymore, dude. People are way too serious about this sort of thing. But you know, the 10-year-old little girl, the bad guy in the situation, the person in the wrong for the story is the mom, who she wants to take the fall for her daughter, right? Like, she confesses to the police that she's the one who started the fire because she was mad at her ex-husband. But she didn't try to hurt anybody, and the fire got out of hand, which is true, right? From what I've been told about the show, the fire was an accident, and it got out of hand and out of control, and then, you know, that sort of thing. But the girlfriend of the ex-dad, or the ex-husband, was like, no, you need to turn her into the police. And the ex-wife is like, no, you can't do that, because she's old enough to be criminally prosecuted now. And I was like, wait, whoa, hold on a second. And so the dad and the girlfriend want the 10-year-old child to go to jail, and because it'd be good for her, trademark, and being punished by the police would be good, trademark. I'm sure I'm perfectly representing their views, absolutely. But the mother doesn't want her daughter to go to jail, which is completely normal and understandable in every sense of the word, and she is not the weirdo, okay? She is not the asshole. That is my official rating. So the mom takes the fall for the fire, but the police don't believe her because she's absolutely awful at lying. But they don't have any leads until the dad comes in and snitches on his 10-year-old daughter, which was absolutely incredible to watch on TV. Like, just it was beautiful. It was art. Just watching him like snitch on his 10-year-old daughter. And again, the show presents him as the good guy, and I was just I like, official bruh moment. Which is true. It is an official bruh moment. So this is gonna be a little bit weird. Okay, this is gonna get weird. Are you ready for this? So, 1, 2, 3. Oh God, yeah. Here we go, brother. Here we go, brother. Okay. We are now in a somewhat stable position. We have 2 turns to wail on Akamanto. 5 damage, huh? That's, Hey, wait a minute. Why did... Hold on. Oh, no. That threw a wrench in that real quick. Okay. Level 3. Level 3 Miku versus Akamanto. It can be done. They can be beaten. Okay. So we have to do this, just in case. Oh no. Okay, hold on. We need a boost. We need a boost. We need a boost. And we just don't need to die. That's it. That's it. Okay. Now, can we do it again? No, we can't, because, wait, we are paranoid, so there's a chance we're... Oh, no, no, no. Hermit, go, punch, fight. And again, that doesn't count towards the, Yeah, that doesn't count towards the Kanapfa ritual, which is a bummer. So the most damage that we can do in 1 turn, okay, is 18. But wait, there's more. Hold on, hold on. So this'll do 13. Oh my god. Like, do we really just leave it up to this? Do we really just leave it up to the... Oh no, man, oh no. I mean, we can boost once, so... But if either miss, we're doomed. Okay. I mean, we have to. Like, I don't think... We can't buy any more turns, so this is it, brother. So we have a 55% chance to hit, and then a 65% chance to hit. So, I'm gonna say this only once. Are you feeling lucky, punk? He was feeling very lucky. He was feeling very lucky. Okay, so anyways, that's all I have for you today. If you... I almost... Wait, why did I do the lockpicking lawyer thing? What the heck? That's all I have for you today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And I don't remember the rest after that. A lockpicking lawyer parody on World of Horror would be hilarious. Like, he just walks up to the lighthouse and is like, gotta click out of 1, 2 is binding, 3 is rotating. Is it rotation? We got counter rotation on 3? Not entirely sure. We got counter rotation on 3. Little click out of 4. Nice click out of 5. Going back. 1 is set. We've dropped into a false set. And we got that one opened. That would be funny. But anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Bye.